Well, now look, I thought you film me all the time. I'm doing this in reverse. Hope the backlight and all the lights work. Get them to turn the lights off in the airports there so we can
Not that important, come
do
on.
the filming properly. Very, very important. Now, we're on the way. We're on a pleasure trip. We're on the way to the airport. We're at the airport. And why does my head look so big? Get your head closer. That's right. That's
I'm not getting a bigger
Of course,
head.
I look like Harry and the Hendersons. So we're at the airport on the way back to, look, did I tell you we've come down from far north Queensland for the grand final?
Yeah.
So we've hit and run the town here and we're on the way out. It's even hotter here. I can feel the heat. Have we bored the shit out of everyone telling us how great it is? Now, on the way here, you'd be amazed at the number of people that said, oh, you're going back up to Early Beach? We've become sort of mini celebrities.
You have?
No, I haven't.
Who was it? Michael from Hyatt.
Michael from Hyatt.
Yeah.
No, he
Him and his
listens to the
wife?
podcast. I don't think he watches the YouTube.
I think they get a few people say, what are you doing?
Anyhow, so we're here, and now I just want your final thoughts about the 8 days we've spent here, Sue. Tell the people something. People who are on the other side of the world who watch this and have no idea where Melbourne is. Melbourne's a little town at the bottom of a big country. It's got 25 million people in it, which is about the size of Tokyo. So that tells you how big we are and how important we are in the world. No one knows we're here. When people say they're going to Australia, half of them turn up in Austria because they actually couldn't spell. So
Well, you beg the crap out of Melbourne, but Melbourne is a great place, or was a great place. It will get better, but we're looking forward to going back up north to the warm weather.
I have bagged the crap out of Melbourne because it is just a shadow of its former self. I'm getting my arms getting tired holding this up out here. A shadow of its former self. So if you can't criticise something and hope it gets better, let's not be delusional or be in denial. Melbourne has turned itself into the most boring and dreary town, but with people like us telling successive people who run the state to lift its game, it'll be better.
It will be.
So there we are. Any other comments? Someone said, amazed the number of people who say, how are you two going? I don't know what that means. I don't know how
How are
many...
you going?
What?
How are you going?
How's your chops, Pops? I'm not sure how many times we can say that Sue and I are just companions. I can say that every time. And people will say, is there anything going to develop?
They've missed something. Have they missed something? No.
What?
Or they've missed something?
Anyhow, I know we're just filling in until the plane goes, so we're on the way home, and we'll give you some better reports about
Did you call Far North Queensland home? You're on the way home.
Oh, we're on the way home to Angst, the boat, and then we're going to just polish it up and see if we can get the thing back. So that's it. I'm not sure what else I could say. Is there anything else? Any other comments? Every time I hang up, you said, "Oh, I should have said this." We'll say it now.
No.
What?
I'm just trying to decide what island are we going to when we get back to Angst. Where will we go?
Yeah, if people are watching this in Melbourne or sitting around in colder climates, they will have vomited by now.
Butterfly Bay.
Yeah, all those bays. We'll just spear out into the
Unknown.
great unknown. That's correct. So, as I say, just filling in time. Turn off if you're watching this. We're just amusing ourselves. Look at that. Oh, I'll tell you what I did notice. Remember the man said I was going to have a stroke because I clicked?
Oh, yeah.
I go, well, I noticed yesterday when I was doing that very, very good explanation about cooking the tuna steaks or the sashimi, I noticed I did then. Well, because you're trying to do this on the run, thinking of things to say, and I say, well, we're at the airport. I'm not going to have a stroke. If I am, I'll let you know. If I am, I hope, as I say, if I'm going to have a stroke, I'll get someone else to stroke me. Sue, come on in. All right. Right, that's it.
He doesn't know how to put the buckle on. I'm going to go first. Have you got it?
Twist. How could that get twisted? Who could put that on and twist it? hope they explain how to attach it. Lift the clasp, put the buckle into the...
Good morning everyone and welcome aboard your Jetstar flight JQ832 shortly bound for Proserpine. Also like to extend a very warm welcome to our Club Jetstar members who are travelling with us today. My name is Martha and I'm your captain.
Just before we take off, extraordinary information we were given. They showed us how to put the seatbelt on. Did you know that you had to lift the buckle up and clip it in just in front of you? Did you know that? And also they said if the cabin loses pressure and the oxygen masks drop down, put them on to infants or people you travel. You serious? If the oxygen mask drops down, I'll be putting it straight over my face, not worrying about anyone else. So there you are. Isn't it amazing the things that you learn? Did you not know how to put the seatbelt on
Are you
before?
in the correct seat?
What?
Are you in the correct seat?
I am now because I was opposite you, but of course they're staggered now. Well, everyone made that mistake. We've shuffled around for the last half an hour, but we're all in the right seats and we're ready to go. The seatbelt. See if you can put a seatbelt on without being told how to do it. It's pretty difficult. Not long to go. It's going beautifully. We've got quadraphonic screaming in both every seat, so it's a beautiful trip. We're going nicely, and also getting a nice foot massage from the kids built in the back of the seat. So it's just a pleasurable trip. It's quietened down a bit. It was a cacophony of sound here earlier, but they nearly screamed themselves out. But listen to the little devils. Don't you just love it? You love them, don't you? Particularly, imagine if we're going to the west coast of America. Anyhow, beautiful. There it is, the Warrior, the white-winged Warrior that flew us up. We're back to continue our journey. Now, two things. The beauty of having screaming kids shout at you for 2.5 hours is that when you get out on the Whitsundays, the serenity and the peace and quiet makes it all worthwhile. And being a bonus, I had no kids vomit on me, well, as yet. So it's another one we've walked away from, so we're back.
Now, whilst we're waiting for
Yeah.
all the people to get on the bus here,
Yeah.
you've sat down. I know that you've missed the sand so much, but this is actually
You'd
wood
think
chips.
we're out in the bush in a luxurious resort isle and never look round. We're sitting in the car park with the bus waiting for us. Wonder how much dog shit I'm sitting in. Anyhow, it's beautiful. We've got the sun. Could you just get a picture up there? Get a picture of the sun. There you are. Well, that's it. It's up there.
There it is.
Haven't seen it for 8 days, 9 days. Nah, it's good.
Beautiful.
Nah, it's fantastic.